Alright, y'all. This is part 5 of the Hyperfocus stakeout versus Overzealous and Counterforce build. The last game, I tried shooting it, we got tunneled out, and so we're just gonna play it again. I want to run through this one more time with build to last instead of bonds. But queue times are really long tonight, so hopefully we can finish this experiment. My ping was really bad last game too, so hopefully that's a little better. We got our commodious toolbox at last. I have been inconsistent with the toolboxes. You could argue that makes a difference, having brand new part or a certain amount of charges in a game, but eh.
Better get moving.
You could try running this experiment on the same map with the same toolbox at a different juncture to see if that really makes a difference. We're getting some good value right now with this toolbox, though. Improve. I think they might have infectious frights. Ugh. Ugh. A skull merchant. I'll just sit here for a minute and try to get some stacks. That's 2. She's absolutely wasting her flashlight. Could use that flashlight to block up a save. Alright. That's decent. I'll go our 4 stacks. Grim Embrace. Right, this will get us 6 stacks. If it wasn't for Grim Embrace, we would have gotten 6 stacks, but unfortunately, Grim Embrace came into play with Dead Man Switch, popped us off, locking the gen. So she's got Grim Embrace and Dead Man Switch. Try that again. Trying to get a great skill check. I'm trying to get 2. I have 4 stacks, so I'm just trying to get 2 on my own to get value out of Hyperfocus, but it's hard for me. It's hard for me. Sometimes I get it and sometimes I don't. In this case, like, she's just coming straight towards me because of that missed skill check. Alright. I'm just gonna go the long way. I don't want to run through main. I'm gonna go this way so that, like, you know, potentially I'm center of the map. I still have 4 unused stacks, so maybe we can try it on our next gen. I don't know. I don't think there's a gen in there. I don't know where the gen is that needs to be done. Maybe middle map? Or main? Alright, we're gonna lose some of our stacks. Maybe 1 or 2 with this heal. Okay, we got lucky. We hit the great skill check on our own. She's coming here. Oh god, Ada girl. We have 2 stacks. Shit. I'm going to immediately head back here. We have 3 stacks. Not wondering what that is that keeps causing us to let go of the gen, because there's something that's like activating Dead Man's Switch and pushing us off the gens. Thought it was Grim Embrace, but now I'm not so convinced unless this is his first hook. Man, she's obviously gonna come straight here. Run. Look, I'm injured. I'm injured. He really like got in my way big time. I guess he's doing for the people. Buckle up, because he tried. Yeah, I think that's infectious fright. Well, we do have 2 gens really close to popping, but, you know, of course she's gonna camp them, because she's the fucking skull merchant. Should probably get a hit here. That's okay. Look at how she's got this 3 gen going. She's just like camping all of the tunnel. She's got her little drones over every gen on the map that needs to be done. Pathetic. Got Ashley hoping for Hash at Shack. Why, like, again, wouldn't even let me do the click. I was clicking. Wouldn't let me click it. It used to be so much, like, easier to wiggle off. When they changed it to skill checks, it's almost impossible to wiggle off. And why even offer that feature if you, like, can't ever wiggle off on your own without the help of other people? It's just silly. Great skill checks on should account to something more than just points. I guess Hatch was not that. See, people think this build is that he's got is so strong, but did he get to use it at all? No, he didn't. He didn't get to use it. He tried, but it was too complicated for him to pull off. She picked me up before he got a chance to use it. So you could argue that his build was useless. He didn't use any of this other than maybe made for this, but I don't even think he got to use that because when did he get into the deep wound state? Never. He only thing he used maybe was resilience. I don't even think he used that because he was the last person to be hooked. So I'm gonna go on a limb here and say he didn't use his build not even once. It never came into play. So people want to say it's so strong, but it's not in solo queue. He didn't use any of this at any point, so he might as well have brought no perks in at all. And of course, this is the guy that escapes, so people want to say, oh, it's strong. See, I made it to the end. By sheer dumb luck. I mean, at the end of the day, Ada had it too. Possibly in a party, but at the end of the day, like, this is not, because it's the same exact build in a different order. Same exact, so that makes me think they might be in a party. It's not good. Do you have moments where it seems OP? Sure, but is it worth, are you getting consistent value? That's the real question. I don't think I'm getting any value out of this build. I don't like it at all. But for the sake of the experiment, that was part 5. One escape. So part 4 also had one escape. So the gens aren't getting done with this build. The gens aren't, at least the gens got done with Overzealous. They got done so quickly that sometimes it led to slugging and stuff. And bad plays on my team didn't lead to us not all getting out, but the gens always got done with the Overzealous counterforce build. As far as Gen Rush goes, this is not a strong build for Gen Rush. Now, to be fair, we're going to bring in Built to Last for the final go. This is going to be number 6. I was going to do each part separately, but we'll just do 5 and 6 together. Basically, I just want to see if it's a huge difference to run this. I mean, to be fair, I ran this with one time with the other build, so the only time that we escaped and this whole thing I had Built to Last. So the takeaway could be that maybe this is the strongest. This is the strongest gen perk Built to Last. That'd be really funny. I'm gonna say that after this, I'm definitely gonna switch back to Overzealous and Counterforce. I think there's way more value out of that than Stakeout Hyperfocus. Now, Stakeout is still decent. You might get more value out of Stakeout than you do Prove. Prove really requires for you to do gens with other people, and it can be hard without something like Bond to guarantee that. And even still, I find like I don't get enough consistent value out of Proof because people don't run it enough. It's not in the current meta. It used to be in the meta. It's not in the meta anymore since they got rid of the extra BP. And it's hard to get value out of it consistently. After after this, for final thoughts, we might play one more game with the build based off this experiment that I think will yield the greatest result. I'm gonna go ahead and do Deja, Overzealous, Counterforce, and Proof. Yeah, I think that will do it. So I realize with this experiment there are a lot of variables coming into play, like running a Gin Rush build is risky in solo queue. Trying to get value. I would definitely say, like, just based off of like the direction, like based off the games I've played tonight, I'm leaning towards like Overzealous is a good perk, but you do need Counterforce to get value out of it. The Resilience maybe could be better. Is this another Skull Merchant? It is. This is me just like really upset about that. Come on. She's just so annoying, isn't she? She's so unpleasant to play against her. At least I got a stun on her. Stupid bee. Stupid bee. I'm almost gonna encourage that we just do this gen. Can we do this gen? Can we do this gen? I mean, what if I'm running Resilience? This is what I hate, people who are so rebellious that they can't take slight instructions in a game. Like, if I tell you, no, I don't want to heal, let's do this gen, either leave or do the gen. I just told you I don't want to heal. Like, don't force it on me. Maybe I'm bringing in Resilience. No means no, people. No means no. Forced hesitation. I wish I could sabo it. I don't have the juice to sabo. I just have a really bad ping, so that's why she was able to so easily get that hit. I think the only reason I got out of that is that she must have gone the wrong way. Oh my god, he scared me. And we were just standing there, my heart, yo, my heart. My heart. No joke. Almost got that little hit on her. I don't think the basement's over here, so it's okay to loop Shack. Yeah, we're like, can you... Oh my god, let's go. Now that's fun. That is so fun. Although she's really just gonna take it out on me. Because I got a Sapo save earlier on her, and she's probably like, fuck this fucking team and their stupid fucking saves. If I didn't have a full Gen Rush build, like, I should have looked at my teammates before I decided to go ahead and try part 6 with this, because, yeah, the thing is, like, I could tell that the kind of build that they were going to do was not going to be let's get these gens down, but let's see how much fuckery we can get away with in this game. And she's going to take it on me because I have no exhaustion, no loop. I'm an easy target. I'm an easy target with this gen build. I'm not even getting stacks or value or anything out of this build. I want to do this gen, but I know she's going to come back here. Is that plot twist? What even is that? No, they went down, Wait, hold on. I forgot. Built to last. I haven't used it at all. Let's get some value out of this. I really hope she doesn't just like come over here. It's only gonna put like 10% on this gen. No, maybe 20. Maybe 20. 30. Let's go. That's good value. I basically got 50. I mean, we're doing terribly. I'm gonna die next. I'll be the first to die. We're at 4 gens. No one's doing gens anyway. I mean, like, this build isn't strong enough for this team. Like, I can't outweigh the fact that no one is doing gens. And honestly, I didn't get any stacks, so it's not like I'm really getting any value from Stakeout or Hyperfocus. The only value I got was Built to Last. That was the only thing that was consistently, like, guaranteed value. That's what I'm, like, seeking, I think, when I look for good gen perks. It's, like, guaranteed value. This build requires stacks. I haven't gotten the stacks. Nah, she'll come for me. I would think. I mean, I'm the one that's on death hook. Well, I guess she's broken. She's like, I can get everybody on death hook. She's trying to guarantee that 4K. Look, not a single gen is down. I've done 2. And we got 3 gens to go. I mean, why bother, you know? Why bother? And I mean, like, truthfully, this isn't even a skull merchant that is like putting her drones all over the gens. I mean, here's one, but like, for the most part, she's been playing that way. I want to take this upstairs. See, like, how the fuck does she land a hit like that? The hitbox, is it like, what even is that? Like, look at this. Is this for real? It's like, she's outside, and she's landing hits while I'm, like, inside around the corner. Is it bad ping? Alright guys, that sums up the challenge, and I am firm that stakeout hyperfocus is not the way to go. It's not strong. Let me check my time. Solid. We got 33 minutes, and you know what we're gonna do based off of our research? We are going to run a build that we think is gonna win. I think. I should say. I think I know what I need to run here. And I'm confident that all the gens are going to get done, and at least 3 people will get out. Let's use this one. We've got 24 charges on it. Deja is so popular because you get such good value out of that. In some cases, it can prevent a 3-gen. You get that. You don't have to waste time looking for gens, and you get that 6% repair speed bonus. I'm having a hard time getting value out of that. I'm definitely going to stick with Overzealous. Dare I even say fast track could be better than stakeout? We'll keep stakeout. Look, you don't always get value from stakeout, but maybe we should use. We'll go ahead and use proof. We will use proof. I do think that if you can actually go on a gem with someone, you do get more value than stakeout, for example. So I'm feeling pretty good about this build. Now it's going to require 2 things. We're going to have to be a little alert We'll have bond to tell us where people are. So we have to try and find gens with other people. And we also need to be alert for totems early game. We can't be first target. We can't be tunneled. We need to have the right to use to be able to work these gens. I have a good map for this. I'm going to control the map because I think this ensures, I think this is the right map for what I'm trying to prove here. I think this is a one where I'll have opportunities to be a gen jockey. Larry's too, but this is, I prefer Mary's letter to and Midwich basically to Larry's. This is gonna be what I consider basically the OP gen build. This is gonna be better than Stakeout Hyperfocus. These are solid perks. In best case scenario, we can get upwards of, let's see, if you've got 3 people working a gen, that's 10% for every other person. That's 20% potentially increase on the gen, just having 3 people work the gen with proof. If we were to get a hex totem, that's another 20% with Overzealous. That's 40% faster. Plus we get 6% with Deja. That's 46% faster gens. Potentially. You're not going to get that all game. It's not like super consistent. You'd have to do the gens with someone to even get that kind of value. More often, you're just going to have one other person, so that's really just 10%. You're usually only going to get 10% for that, and that's 20. Plus this is 6, so more likely it will be just 26%. But the potential is 46%, assuming that there were 2 people working the gen, and that we got a hex totem. We cleansed the hex totem. And you're going to get so much more value out of doing a gen 20 to 40% faster, all the gens, than you are going to get out of like one 30% base skill check from Hyperfocus on one gen. I mean, just no, yeah, I mean, come on. Plus, right now, you've got a lot of people running Grim Embrace, you've got a lot of people running Deadlock, Dead Man's Switch. All of these things can cause your Hyperfocus stacks to be interrupted. So it's almost destroying any kind of potential you can get from Hyperfocus, making me want something like Overzealous, because regardless of those perks, I know I'll get value from Overzealous. More value, anyway. I'm confident with this build, at a minimum, all these gens are going to get done. Boom, 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 boom. Do you know what I'm saying? And we might all get out, too. Easy 4-man escape with this build. Now, I realize it's just one game, and that might not be convincing for anyone, that, you know, all your games are going to consistently be so easy, but I think, like, if you really want to do a gen build, this is going to be the build I recommend. I'm going to let that go. I think it's the Knight. No, Chucky. Oh my god, he DC'd. Try again, we'll try again. If he didn't DC, someone did. Someone heard it was Chucky and was like, no, fuck this shit. Although I'm running into less and less Chuckies these days. Let me check the timing on this because that took so much time. Alright, listen, I worry that if I don't end the video here, I won't be able to fully record the whole game. So we're gonna actually end part 4 and 5, part 5 and 6 of our little experiment. I've already given my final thoughts. Overzealous and counter force win. In my opinion, hands down, these are more efficient perks that are going to get you so much more value in your Gin Rush builds than a Hyperfocus Stakeout as far as the current meta holds. Because of perks like Grim Embrace, Deadlock, Deadman Switch being so common, you're going to lose your Hyperfocus stacks if you let go of the gen or if you're forced off the gen for any reason. So anyway, that's my opinion. If you want to see this upcoming match, I'm going to post it separately. Thanks so much for, watching these videos. If you watched the whole series, I hope you took something away from it. I hope you learned something. And, comment below and let me know what you think about this build and if you agree or disagree. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you hate it. And I will catch you in the next challenge, whatever that may be.